Good morning, guys. Welcome to Animal Science. Today is Wednesday, October 28th, and today we are going to be starting part 2 of this assignment. So, 315 Animal Welfare and Me. So, yesterday you completed part 1 by reading this article and talking about, what shocked you, what is some things that you would want to change, what was something that you took from that article. So, after reading that, we are going to move on to part 2. So again, you can create a Google Doc for this assignment, and you're definitely going to need a full page for the second part of the assignment. So, part 1, already good. Part 2, developing your code of care. So this is going to go into your producer's management guide. So the animal that you picked at the beginning of the semester, and I said we were going to be keeping a binder about it, we are going to be looking at those animals today. So you are going to think of the areas which you can improve or guarantee the quality of life for your animal. Below are the suggested areas to include in your producer's code of care, but are not limited to these areas. Consider additional areas unique to your animal and include those based on your experiences in the course. So, from these bullet points here, so provision for feed, water, and habitat, health care, handling, how can you transport these animals? Can you use them for research or education? And demonstrating and promoting a positive perception of animal agriculture. So, definitely, these are a great start to areas to include in your producer's code of care. You're going to be answering, how is your animal fed? What does their habitat look like? What should their health care look like? Do they have to have certain things done every so often? Can you transport them in a trailer? Do they have to be transported specifically? So you are going to be looking up what your animal needs for each of these things. The way that I want you to format your document is below. So you're going to need a title. So that can be the producer's code of care. Then a brief introduction. Tell me what your animal is, and tell me maybe about some of the things that you learned, or is this animal really intensive to take care of, or is it very easy to take care of? Then go over the care guidelines. So the things that you found from above, all right here, that can be your care guidelines. So they need food and water, obviously. Everything needs food and water. But talk about what the care is needed for that animal. And then lastly, citation of any sources you used in APA format. So, whatever sites you use, we've got to give them credit. So, we're going to put our sources down at the bottom of our producer's code of care. I should see some citations, at least a few. I know we're not all I know that we're not all experts yet on animal science, so I know that we're going to have to look up something here or there, so please make sure to include citations of any sources that you use. And then, of course, at the end, make sure to fill in your conclusion questions. So, wrapping up this assignment, you're going to have part 1 at the top of a Google Doc or a separate one, and your producer's code of care is going to go into your PMG that will be graded at a later time. So make sure that you put some effort into this, because I'm going to be putting these into your PMG binders. If you have any questions, if you're confused, of course, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. I am here to help. So I hope that you have a great Wednesday. I am losing my ability to speak as we keep going, but I hope that you have a great rest of your Wednesday, and of course, let me know if you have any questions. Bye, guys.